Today we are going to make apricot jam. Many times people do apricot jam by just removing the stone and not removing the skin. But in my opinion, if you remove the skin, the apricot jam tastes much better. So here it is. I have 3 cups of apricots that are peeled and basically stone is taken out, and I have 1 cup and 3/4 cup, so little less than 2 cups of sugar in it. So how to peel the apricots, I did another small video on blanching, and I blanched the apricots so that what happens is it's very easy to peel them, number 1, and then it is the apricots don't lose the color. So here I am going to start the stove, and we are going to stir this mixture of apricots and sugar. Again, if you have noticed, I have taken a larger pot. I like to use larger pots so you can stir easily and also you can see what's happening with your food. So always use a little bit bigger pot for your food whenever you are preparing food. That's one of the tips or tricks of making good food. So now I have added actually 1 tablespoon of lemon juice in after I blanched the apricots. So I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of lemon juice into this mixture. Actually it was a little less, and then we are just going to keep stirring this mixture. It's actually quite easy to make jams, and apricot makes beautiful jam. The first batch I made, I have a bottle ready for you to see how beautiful the apricot jam looks. Here is the bottle, and look at the beautiful color of this apricot jam, and it's very tasty. It tastes good with your bread, with your bagel, even with cottage cheese. The jam is just really yummy, flavorful, and smells also very good. So here it is, because of sugar, and we have not added any water at all, but because of the sugar it started bubbling right away. I have it on high heat. And you have to keep doing this almost for 10 to 15 minutes. So I am going to stop this video here, and we will continue after 15 minutes what happens. Here it is. After about 8-9 minutes, it's bubbling, boiling, and I am keeping stirring it, making sure it doesn't basically stick to the bottom. Now, you know, how do you know that the jam is done? So there is a test called wrinkle test. So what you do is you take a spoonful of apricot jam and keep it in the freezer, and then after like it cools down, you can move it with your hand, and it's kind of like wrinkled. The ball becomes kind of wrinkled, so you know that the apricot jam is done. So that's the way you will know that the jam is done. But very easy test that jam is done or not is really the temperature. So you can take the temperature of the jam to find out if the jam is done or not. And it's really 104 centigrade or 220 Fahrenheit needs to be the temperature. So here is my temperature gauge, and I'm looking what the temperature is. It's at 189. So we need to wait a little bit more and stir it to make sure it goes to 220 Fahrenheit. So you see, it has to really, the water content of the fruit really evaporates in this process, and that's why it basically does not get bad. So once again, I'm going to test the temperature. It's around 190. I'm now going to reduce the heat because it's getting thicker and I don't really want it to burn at the bottom. So I have reduced the heat a little bit. Now to store the apricot jam, you have to sterilize your bottles. So, I have sterilized them in my dishwasher at Sani Rinse, and it's really the bottle and the cover is sanitized. But if you don't have a dishwasher, you can also boil them for 10 minutes and then cool them down, and then you can put your jam into those bottles. It's very important that you sanitize your bottles. Again, I have raised the temperature a little bit. After the temperature reaches 220 Fahrenheit, the jam is done, and you can cool it down and then put it in your sterilized bottles. Once the sterilized these jam bottles are cold, then you can put the lid on. Many people dip it into wax to basically seal it. But it's up to you how many days you want to put it. If you're going to put it in the fridge, you don't need to do that. But I have tried to put the jam all the way on to the top, and I haven't left any space for the air, so less chances of getting the jam bad. That's it. That's your jam.